Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video, and in today's Destiny video we are going to be looking at the final update about the hard mode raid before tomorrow, because Bungie made a forum post about, you know, when it's going to happen and such things, and I'll link that forum post in the video description, and I'll also link in the video description a video I made a couple of days ago about times of when the hard mode will be available. But since then they have made this forum post which explains that at 10 AM PST, Pacific Standard Time, they will know more about when it's going to be coming out, and you want to be following them on Twitter, and they will tweet out a specific time of when the hard raid is going to be coming out. So if you don't know the time zones, in my video that's linked in the video description, I think I got them right, and I put a lot of the time zones in there, so make sure you check out that video. Make sure you check out the link to the forum post. Make sure you follow Bungie also so you know when it's going to be coming out tomorrow. But I didn't want to just make a video on that because it seemed like a waste, so I also wanted to talk about possible changes they may have made to make the hard mode raid even harder. So we're going to do it bit by bit. So first it's the pit, the dark area, the pitch black area with all the lamps. I don't believe that would change anything really during the entire run of the, like from start to finish, until you get to where you're building the bridge. But I do believe they may add a little bit more difficulty to where you build the bridge, so there'll be a slight more enemies coming, maybe an extra ogre or two. But what I would like to see them do or change is an invincible ogre, one that you can't kill, one that is enraged and is running at you ready to punch you. So that means, like, just as the bridge is going to be fully formed, he's actually starting to chase you down that bridge, and it's sort of like if you get caught by him, it's a one-hit kill, you're dead. So you have to avoid him as well as getting over the bridge. Now, there was a rumour before this came out that there would be a section where you're running away from an ogre. Now, we didn't really see that in the normal mode. You could argue the fact that after the bridge has formed on the other side, there is that one ogre that is there. But I would like to see them live up to that rumour that it chases you down the light way, and maybe it's a little bit faster than normal ogres, you know, just to give it a bit more challenge. Next we have the bridge area. Now the bridge area is obviously very glitchy and such things happening. What I would like to see them do though, to make it a little bit harder, is that you have to hold both sides of the bridges for a certain amount of time. So once you light up the 3 totems and you send 3 people across, you have 3 people on one side and 3 people on the other. All 6 people have to be on a point on the middle bridge on the 2 lights on either side, and then on top of that you have to hold it for a certain amount of time. Let's just say a minute, for instance, where you're killing enemies over and over again. But then not all the enemies are on one side. So, you know, you get 2 ogres spawn on one side, maybe 1 ogre on each side, maybe a wizard on each side. You know, just to make it a little bit more challenging in the fact that you can't just despawn the enemies like you can on the one side and get 2 people over. While those 2 survive, you just shoot down the ogres. It would be fun to have both sides have the equal amount of enemies spawning, and you have to hold it for about a minute, and then after that minute the bridge is safe, secure, which means you can move on. That's what I would like to see change in that area specific. The Death Singer, I don't think you need to add anything to make that harder, because I reckon it'd be quite difficult on hard anyway with the amount of enemies that are going to be in that area, and they're all going to be level 33 enemies and such things, and it's not like you can take out all the ads first because of the time on the Song of Liturgy. So keep that the same. That I said that I wouldn't want to see anything change that. And then the Crota fight itself, maybe a random pattern of where he goes. Instead of staying in the middle, he might run to the right, he might run to the right again straight after that, he might run to the left multiple times. A different, because it's usually a timed thing, so after a certain amount of time he will run. Maybe it's just a random time where he runs across, just to give it that little bit of challenge. That's what I would like to see. Maybe lock the downstairs area so people can't run down that middle corridor to shoot the ogres, to make it a bit more challenging. These are just ideas off the top of my head. Let me know what you would want to see them change in the hard mode raid. Are you looking forward to it? Are you going to be running it tomorrow? Make sure you hit up the links in the video description to get the forum post, my previous video about this, and, you know, leave your ideas in the comment section below of what you would want to see. That's me done for today. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please drop a like, leave some comments and feedback, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.